welcome to my channel. I'm Sharon and this is Fun with Cross Stitch. Today we are going to do our mid-year whip parade. Something different today. Today is Wednesday the 5th of July 2023. So we've got a whip parade today. I've got 23 whips because I'm doing 23 in 23. So I've got 22 actual whips and one's a finish. But I'll still show you that finished, and I'll show you where I was at the beginning of the year to where I am now and my stats. I did work on 10 projects last fortnight, which you haven't seen yet, so I'll do those 10 first and give you the stats for that as well. But overall, over the whole 6 months, I did 128,924 stitches. So not a bad effort, I don't think. I haven't made all my goals. I made the goal of finishing Warmth of Home, so that was good. But as for the other goals, well, we'll just have a look at them as we're going through and see how we go. I'd like to welcome all my subscribers for coming back every fortnight and watching what I have to show you, and all the likes and comments. I really do appreciate all of them. I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers. I have had a few new subscribers lately, and I have hit the 1,000, so thank you very much. I was sitting on 999 for a little while, and then a lady messaged me and said, "Oh, wow, do you know you're sitting on 999?" And I said, "Oh, well, one more to go, let's see." And she sent back another message saying that she's tipped me over. So she subscribed just so I could get the 1,000. So thank you very much for that. I won't mention your name because I didn't ask if I could. But thank you very much. And I think this morning I was 1,004 subscribers. So it stayed there. So thank you very much for all and each and every one of you for subscribing, liking my channel, coming back every fortnight. You're the reason that I do this. I love cross stitching, and now I've got someone to share it with. So thank you very much for being a part of my journey. You can see roses of Sharon in the background. Okay, so we might get stuck into these whips, I think, because there's a lot to go through, and we'll see how we go. Now, I think I've got them all in order. Like I said, the first 10 are the ones that I've done over the last 2 weeks that you haven't seen the progress on yet. I was going to do a normal floss tube showing those 10 and then a whip parade, but I thought, well, I'm showing half of them just for a normal floss tube. I might as well just combine it and do the whole thing. So let's get into it. Okay, the first one should be Heaven and Earth. I'm hoping I've got them all. Yep, I'm hoping I've got them all in order. This is Mini I Love You by Randall Spangler, and it's a Heaven and Earth design. There is another one you can get of this with no background, but I thought that looked too plain. I wanted the trees and the moon and all the background, so I done doing this one. Now at the beginning of the year, I was on 0.26%, and now I'm on 3.52%. Let's see how we go with these. Some of these. This one's very stiff Aida. Now these are... Hello, Tiger. Hang on a minute. These are all done on Aida. They're all 2 over 1 full cross. This one is on 18 count. So that's where we are now. And I will put in before photos if I have them, which I think I found them all except for one. So this one I'm on 3.52% now. Oh, Tiger's vanished now. Didn't want to wait. Oh no, you're back again. You want to say hello to everybody, do you? I'll have to put these away as I go, because otherwise Tiger gets into them. You want to come and say hello? Oh, you're a big boy. So hello. Yeah, you're a fan on these videos, aren't you? I think he made an appearance from the first one or the second one, and he sort of makes an appearance nearly every one now. But he's getting big and heavy. Still a terror. There you go. Good boy. Okay, that's that one. I'll just have to sit these all down here, I think. Gonna have one big mess for when I'm finished. Okay, the next one is another Heaven and Earth. It's Breaking Free, artwork by Sarah Machete. Now I didn't write down all the dates when I started it. This is my second oldest WIP though. The I Love You by Randall Spangler was started last year. You're going to sit on them, are you? Okay, now this one is on 18 count Aida. Now I've taken the ones off the Q-Snap that I need to. If I can show you all of it on the Q-Snap, I'll leave it on. Oh, there we go. So this is where this one's at. By memory, I think I've done this half and up to Raggedy Ann's foot at the beginning of the year, so that's not bad going. This one was on 9.14% and now it's on 11.82%. Oh, and for the year on I Love You Randall Spangler, I done 6,051 stitches for the 6 months. This one I did 7,141. Tiger wants to be in the background now. Now they're all done on Aida. They're all done 2/1 full cross. If anything changes, I will let you know. Okay, the next one is Toy Shop. This is artwork by Amy Stewart. Now it's only the regular size. I know this is a favourite for a lot of people. And I enabled Cass, Jeep Girl Stitches, to start this one. She's doing a great job. Pop over and give her some love and see how she's going. Most of these are bags that I've made myself. I put Toy Shop in this one because I thought that was ideal. Now this one, get down, don't you go up there. Tiger. Wait, no, excuse me for a minute. Down. Come on, because I know you're going to jump up as soon as I turn around. Down. Thank you. Sorry about that. Now this one, for the year I've done 12,128. For the fortnight I did 1,137. Now I was on 33.20% and now I'm on 36.66%. This one is a big one. I might have to stand up for this one because otherwise I don't think I'll get it all in. There we go. That's how this one is looking. I've got to get a move on with this one, I think. This is my oldest WIP. This one I started in 2019. So I really want to get more on this one. So there's a bit of a close-up. I can't see what you're seeing. That's that line across the top underneath is just where I've had it folded. I don't do page by page because I don't want page lines. But that's where that one is. Like I said, I'm on 36.66%. I did 12,128 for the 6 months. I think I did work it out. I didn't write it down, but I think I need to do about 30,000 or maybe a little bit more to get it to 50%. So because I got a fair bit done on Warmth of Home, which you'll find out very soon, I might make Toy Shop a focus piece for the next 6 months. So every week I will work on it and try and get it to close to the 50% as I can. I know I won't hit it because I only did, well, just over 3% for 6 months. So even if I can reach the 40% by the end of the year, that would be nice. That's just under 4%. So that's what I might aim at. I might aim at doing 40% on Toy Shop. If I can do more, yes, I will. Okay, the next one is a Long Dog Sampler, Game of Swans. This was a new start. Now this one is done on 18 count. Toy Shop was done on 16 count. This one is done on 18. Tiger's laying right behind the chair now. This one is only half taken off the Q-snap because you can still see it all. Now, at the beginning of the year, I was on 16.96%. And now I'm on 48.89%. So this one is for a finish this year. So there's a big difference in this one. So I'm going to finish off down the bottom and then I can get cracking on the top. This one is another one that's going to be sort of a focus. There's a challenge on the road trip where I've got to do about 4,000 stitches. So I'm just going to do it all on this one because you get a discount for doing it on a sampler. So that will all be done on that one. So that should bring it up a fair bit. But that's aimed for a finish this 6 months. Okay, the next one is the kids. Now this is hubby's kids. Their mum took the photo and asked me if I would chart it and make it into a cross stitch for her. So that's what I've done. Now I am going to crop a little bit off the side of it, I think. Now someone wanted to know what the size was. This is 360 by 580 and there's 105 colours. You wouldn't think so because it doesn't look very colourful, but yeah, there's 105 colours. Now I was on 0.17%. I'm now on 2.09% and this is on 18 count, 2/1. So there you can see Samuel's arm, that's his shirt and that's his pants. So it actually looks like a person's body now. So I'll get all Samuel done and then I'll continue on again. Now I did 1,036 stitches over the last fortnight on that one. The next one is Tigers. This one I think I've left on the Q-snap. This is from Artisy. I should have done this on a coloured fabric, but I did it on white, so I'm going to have to put a colour in behind there otherwise. So I was thinking of putting a blue, so it looks like they're in the sky. Now this one's on 16 count. Last time at the beginning of the year it was on 3.26% and now it's on 15.72%. So everything fits in the Q-snap, what you can see. So I'll finish his face before I do anything else on it. Get him completely done. That's why I thought I'd leave him in the Q-snap. Oh, the kids for the year, I have done 4,183 stitches. I keep forgetting to tell you all the details, sorry. For this one, I've done 5,581 for the 6 months. Been doing this for a year and a half, you'd think I'd get better. Alright, that's one page done. 2 to go. Okay, the next one is hubby's Linfox truck. Now, once again, this is a photo that hubby took, so it's his photo, and I've charted it into a cross stitch for him to go with this other one that I did. Now this one is 450 by 560 stitches, and there's 150 colours. There's a lot of colours in this one, but it is very colourful. Now this one is being done on 18 count, and it was on 0.23%. It is now on 4.52%. And I did 8,514 stitches on it. So this one stays in the Q-snap because you can see it all. So this is the bottom shadow of the truck, and that's the start of the front wheel. So I put them in so that it just gave a bit more purpose, and now I can work on the dirt, and that's the beginning of the bumper bar, I think. So I can work on, take my choice whether I work on the dirt or work on the truck. These lines are in the fabric, so I'm hoping they come out when I iron it. But when you look on this part, you can't see them. So once I cover them over with stitches, it should be all right. So I want to get more on that one done this 6 months. In some ways, I think I should have just done all full coverage, but then I'd get no finishes, because I like full coverage more than I like the non-full coverage, but I've got to have a variety. Hubby mentioned about doing 24 in 24 next year, so all I've got to do is add one to it. Which is okay. Okay, the next one is Stargazer. Now, this isn't the way it's normally charted. This is the way I like it charted. Now, I got this charting conversion from Mirabilia Full Conversions page on Facebook. I didn't convert it into these colours. I found it on the page, so it's there for everybody. Yeah, it's just a full conversion. Mirabilia Full Conversions, I think Nora Corbett Facebook group. I know there was a few questions, but no, I didn't chart it, and I know I haven't claimed it as I've charted it. I got it off the site, which was there for everybody to use. So I just thought I'd clear that up first, because I know there has been a few questions. And yes, I do have the original chart. Just didn't like those colours. All right, so this one is done on 18 count. Now I'll show you a before picture. I haven't counted all the stitches on this one. I counted a few when I was doing challenges, but other than that I haven't counted them, so I can't really give you a stitch count, but once you see it, you'll know. You'll know anyway. There we go. All the stitching is finished. All I have to do now is beading. I finished this last week. I wanted to get it done for the whip parade, so I got it all done last week. I only had to do from this brown bit here all the way out, so I've done that all last Thursday. So she is complete except for beads. Now I've got beads. I don't know what you're doing, Tiger. I haven't got the exact beads that they're that they asked for, but I figure, well, it's my creation, so not the pattern, but the bead wise. So I've got the orange to go on the dress. I've got green to go into the cape part down the back of the dress. Little silvers for the sky. And a big silver one. So I think they will look alright. They're not the charted ones for the normal pattern or for the conversion, but I don't know. I'm going to do that and see how I like it. Nothing wrong with being different. Alright. But yeah, I just thought I'd clear that up with the conversion. I didn't do it myself, and I didn't claim it to be mine. Okay, the next one is a Heaven and Earth design. I fluff up my nose now. It's Hubble Bubble Square by Lisa Parker. I really like this one because this one reminds me of Tiger. So I do want to get this one moving a bit more too. This one is on 18 count. Now, it was on 13.49% and now it's on 16.66%. And I've done 8,453 stitches. Now, can we get it all in? Oh, where are you? You want to run over your toes. There we go. That's the whole thing now. I wasn't at the other end of the page this side on my last one. So there we go. I'll keep bringing it up here. I did work on this over the last fortnight and filled in his back. And I was doing it and I saw the blue and I thought, well, hang on, the cat shouldn't be blue. But then there's a bottle of potion sitting beside him, which is blue. So it's got the shadow of that. But I'm really liking this one as well. So I want to get some more into that one. This is on 13.49%. So I'd like to get it to oh no, it's on 16.66%. So I did 3%. So I'd like to get that to 20%. So I'll mark that down. I want to get that one to 20% if I can. That would be nice. Oh, sorry, Tokes. Okay, the next one is another Heaven and Earth. Most of them are full coverage. This one is A Ye Old Christmas Shop by Sarah Machete. Now I started in the middle on this one. I've got to get across to the horse so I can do one of my challenges. This one is on 18 count. Now I've got 7,311 stitches done on it recently. It was on 2.18% and now it is on 4.69%. And over the last 2 weeks, let go, don't bite. I did 1,023 stitches. So this is where we're at now. And I think at the beginning of the year I only had the window started. So I've done all the dog and the tractor. So I'm making my way over to get to the horse because that's on a challenge. Okay. That's on 18 count. That's it for one tub. Yes, Tiger. What is your problem? Hey, what is your problem? Don't bite. It's got a thing with biting lately. I don't know why. Whether that's just showing affection or what. Okay. The next on the list is Warmth of Home. This is by Shim Shimmerl. Now it's not a whip, but I thought I'd put it in the whip parade because I finished it and I can show you my progress for the 6 months. This was a favourite with a lot of people, and I've got a few other Shim Shimmerl ones that I'd like to do, but I won't start anything this year. But I'll be putting another video up so I can get someone to choose because I can't decide. There's so many. Now I haven't framed this one yet. Now it was on 46.08% and now it's on 100%. To get this one to 100%, I did 29,729 stitches for the 6 months. So I could put that effort into Toy Shop. And there he is. All I've got to do now is just get him washed, ironed and framed. I just haven't got that far yet. But I couldn't not show him because I've got a before picture so you can see the difference and my stats. but really loving him. But 29,000, I think that was a pretty good effort to get him finished. Okay, 25 minutes in and we're on to tub 2. So I've only showed you 11, so I've still got a few to go. So I hope you've got a drink. If you want to go grab a drink now, go grab a drink while you're in the, we're in the middle. You're good? Ready to go again? Okay, the next one is Map of Australia from Artisy. Oh, thought I heard the cat. Now, my aim was to have this one as a finish, but I haven't got as much done as I would like to have. This is on 18 count bushfire, and I think it was a Crafty Leanie fabric. I got 3,866 done on it. It was on 40.56% and now it's on 46.62%. So 3,800 for 6%. So it is possible. I could finish it. Maybe I should think really hard about trying to finish this one. This one I think I started in 2020 or 2021. But I've done most of this side on my way up, and then I come over to the other side. So I might, what do you think? Do you think I should try and aim for a finish more on this one than Toy Shop? 46%. Warmth of Home was on 46% and I finished that one. Okay, I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to aim for a finish. Let's see how close I can get. 46%. Well, if it's anything like Warmth of Home, I done that one. I can do this one. So that'll be 2 for a finish. Because Game of Swans, I wanna finish that one because that's on 48%. So that should be a finish when I do this other challenge anyway. Yeah, so yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll recap that at the end. The next one is Dark Jungle, Temple and Tigers, Ciro Marchetti. Now this one was supposed to be a stitch along, but I don't think anyone else is doing it, so I've done it by myself. It was supposed to be with Darren from Dizzy Stitcher, but he didn't have that one in his rotation for this year. And Judy from Aussie in a Kiwi World, but I don't think she's doing it either. But that's okay. This one is done on 18 count. I was on 0.24% and now I'm on 2.78%. And I did 8,881. Now I've left it on the Q-snap because you can see it all anyway. So the aim for the 6 months is to get this tiger done. I'll concentrate on just bringing up the tiger, I think. Get the tiger's face in for the 6 months. Yeah, so that's what that challenge is. Just fill up the tiger's face. That shouldn't be too hard. Another bag that I made myself. I think nearly all these bags I made myself, except for there's a couple from JK's and a couple of vinyl front ones. I'm not sure where I got those from. I think they might have been a gift. Dark Jungle, 16th century. Okay, so this one is the 16th century by Works by ABC, and I got this one from Etsy. and I started in the middle. This one I thought might be a finish, but I haven't even written down any numbers, but you'll see the difference. I have made a big difference. Oh, it's possible. I'm not going to say yes, this one's going to be a finish. I'm not even sure which way's up. Hang on. That way. Okay. So this is where we are on this one. I think when I first started it, I only had a little bit in the middle. That was it. So that's not bad for 6 months. So the middle section is nearly done. So I've only got to do like these little bits in the side, then just around. So I could probably get this one finished too. Might be setting big goals here. But it's all just one colour. So it's not that hard. So I'll put that with a maybe a finish. Excuse me. Yeah, so I'll put that one down as maybe a finish. Because when you look at it, I've done a lot in the 6 months on it. So it is possible. That one I used to take upstairs when I was waiting for hubby when he went away to Melbourne or Catherine, Darwin. And that way I'd do that while I was waiting for his phone call. Okay, the next one. Yep, Elephant Puzzle. I'm doing that one on 16 count. This is a Pain-Free Crafts. This one was supposed to be a sale as well with Darren from Dizzy Stitcher, and there's another couple of ladies doing it. Sorry ladies, I can't remember your names. Not very good with names sometimes. So this one I'm doing on 16 count. Last time was 17.86% and now I'm on 20.91%. And I did 4,130 stitches. Now this one is done on a fabric that I dyed myself. It was white and I dyed it a lime green because I wanted a green so I didn't have to do the background. And I didn't want a dark green, I just wanted something light. So this is where the elephant's trunk is, where I've started now. I started off on the giraffe. He's not completely filled in, there's a lot of gaps. I just took me wherever the colour took me and wherever I wanted to stitch, really. I got the lion head finished. And then I headed up to the elephant, but then the tusks come in and then I thought, well, I want to do some sort of block stitching, so I thought I'd do the trunk. That's where I'll be working next. So 4,130 stitches. Definitely won't be a finish. I don't think I'll put anything on that one. If you've got any ideas of what you think I can finish or another goal that you want to set for me, just put it down in the comments. I'm happy for all these goals. It gives me something to work towards. And if you've got a goal to work towards, I don't know, you seem to do it easier. And I do have a lot of time for stitching most days. So most challenges I think I can get done as long as I don't go too high. Like with Toy Story, the toy shop, I wanted to get 50%. Well, that didn't work. I haven't worked on it enough to do that. Okay, the next one is red. It's a Mirabilia, and I'm doing it on 16 count. Now I don't have a stitch count for this one. This one was just on little challenges that I've just written on a bit of paper, but I haven't put in the book. So you'll see a big difference though. So you'll be able to see where I've done. There's a hand coming in. I think when I started, I'd only done this little bit here, which you'll see in the before photo anyway. So I have got a fair bit done on that one. I've got to try and come down here so I don't leave a straight line. I realised that after I followed the pattern. Because the Mirabilias are on double-sided, I didn't go down, I just followed one side. But I think that'll look alright. It's on a speckled fabric. Yeah, you can sort of see the speckles. But we'll see how we go with that one. I don't seem to bring out the Fancy Ladies as much until I get a good chunk on them, like I did with Roses of Sharon. That one was a weekend one where I just picked that up because all the cottons was in the bag. Same with Stargazer, all the cotton's in the bag, so that if I just want to pick one up, if I've got, say, an hour to spare while hubby is doing something else, and I can do that way. Okay. The next one is Castles and Peacocks. Now, I used to say this was a Long Dog sampler, but it's not. I thought it was. It's actually from Tinsel, Tinsel Cross Stitch. It's from. It's an Etsy store. So thank you for the lady that pointed that out, because I honestly thought it was a Long Dog sampler. Now, this one I haven't got much on because I put this one away in the cupboard because Tiger was getting it. And I forgot to get it out. So it wasn't in my rotation tubs. So I just didn't think of it. Now, I was on 0.78% and now I'm on 1.47%. So not much. Now, there's going to be a difference between what I show you now to what you see from before, because I realised when I watched the other one back, my other Whip Parade, I'd shown you the back and not the front. So I'll show you the front this time. So this is where this one is. There's not a great deal of difference at all, really. But like I said, it was in the cupboard. Now, I like it on the blue fabric. I don't know what it's called. I can't find the tag for it. Because it's not in a bag, I don't know what I've done with the tag. This one is done with Silks for You, just the blue silk, which come in a Christmas box. But last time I showed you the back. So there's the back, so it'll match up with what you see. But yeah, that's how I showed you last time. I realised that when I watched it back. So I'm going to have to put a note in my book whereabouts that comes in the rotation so I can get it back out again, because otherwise, yeah, it's just getting left behind. Because I was at the sewing machine one day doing some sewing of bags, and Tiger decided he wanted to have a look at it. And I thought, oh, well, he'll just have a look. And he's trying to scratch all the cotton. So, no, that's got to go in the wardrobe. Because I don't want to take it off all the time. Alright, the next one. Ice Fairy. Oh, where are we? Now this is by Design Works. It's done on a 16 count watermelon from Crafty Lily. So that's this one. Sorry about the rustling. I was going to use all the cottons inside, but none of them are labelled, so I couldn't work out what was what. So I thought, no, I'll just use other ones. I've got all the beads in there anyway, so that's all right. But that's another one that Tiger likes to try and get the chronic out of. He's sitting here looking at me as I say, me? Would I do that? Okay. The right way, yes. Now I don't have any numbers for this one either. But you'll see the before picture and notice the difference. So I would like to work more on this one. I want to get another hand and maybe get up to a face. There's a lot of skin. I'm still going to do the skin all 2 over 1. I don't think I'll do 1 over 1. I've never done 1 over 1. No, I think I'll stick with 2 over 1. But that's where that one is at. And I'm doing the back stitching as I'm going. Well, that's what I'm going to try and do anyway. I've back stitched all along here and these pieces here. But I've got all the beads to go in that one, all the right beads. This is one of the bags from JK's. I got that one years ago when I first started stitching. Okay, the next one is Tap Dancer. This is a Long Dog sampler. This is another one that went missing. I found it up in the bedroom. I'd taken it up there to do a bit while I was up there overnight time and forgot to bring it down. So it's another one that I haven't worked much on. Okay, that's not the one. This one. And so it's another one that's sort of missed out on a bit of work. This one is done on a Colour Cascades fabric. It's an 18 count and it's called Garden of Eden. This one's still got a nice smell to it. Now you will be able to see the difference. Oh, I don't know why I've got a park thread on there. So there we are with this one, and I haven't done a lot. Like I said, it was up in the room. That's how wide the chart is. So I made it to the other side so I could see how far over it went. And I've put our initials in. But yeah, I never got much of that one done. This is all just done in one cotton, which is a 535. And I did it on that colour because I thought it would pop on the fabric, and also I had the big cotton, so I might as well. Well, we're getting there. 3 to go. I hope you don't mind a long video. It's 41 minutes so far. Okay, the next one is Animal Kingdom. This is another Heaven and Earth design. It's by Amy Stewart. This is just the regular ones. I haven't done any supersized ones. I just love working on these ones. When I pull them out, I think, oh, I don't know where to work. And I pick a spot, and that's it. I just want to keep going. Let me take off this before Tiger decides to find it. Okay, this one it's done on 18 count. Now it was on 0.43% and now it's on 2.07%. Might help if I show it to you the right way. I wonder why it didn't look right. There we go. Oh dear, oh dear. It is the front, yes. So that's where that one is. I think I only had this bit and the bit of the waterfall when I started. It was on 0.43%. It's on 2.07%. And I've done 4,042 stitches on it. When you say it like that, 4,000 stitches in 6 months, it's not much. But when you add them all up, and considering I've got to put my time over 23 projects, soon adds up. These big bookshelf ones and in the Christmas shop, they're going to take me a while, but I'm in no hurry. The only one I'd like to really get done and get on the wall would be Toy Shop, because I think that's hubby's favourite too. Okay, 2 to go. Then oh, I missed one. Okay, 3 to go. Oh, I missed Florentine. Mirabilia Florentine is done on 18 count Aida. I don't know how I missed this one. Now I didn't want to do it on the white because I didn't think you'd see much of the dress. This one's done a lot got a lot of water lilies and Kleinic in it, which is alright. I don't mind working with them. So that's where we are with this one. I haven't got a great deal done. I haven't got any. I haven't got any stitch counts for this one. Like I said, with this one, I wrote it on a bit of paper. I haven't put it in the book. But yeah, so that's that one. That one I left on the Q-snap because you can see it all anyway. Okay, now there's 2 to go. This one is Stitching Beauty by Teresa Gill off of Etsy. There is 2 in the series. Well, I don't know if it's a series, but there was 2 there that I got. So as soon as this one's finished, then I'll just start the other one from Teresa Gill, so I can get them both done. This one is done on 16 count. It's a Ice Baby Colour Cascades fabric. Now I don't have any stitch count on this one either, but you'll be able to see by the before photo of how much they've got done. Now I haven't got the beads for this one. Dark green. Oh, I might have some in the box. I've got a box full of beads. So I won't have the right ones, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be exact. It's only for my personal use, so that's okay. I don't mind changing them up. If I've got them, I'll use them. So that's that one. The Lucky Last. This is another one that needs to get some attention. This is Wild Menagerie. It's only in a little bag, so I think it just slips underneath. But I need to get into it. So I haven't done a lot. So what I'd like to maybe get done is this one tiger. At least finish a tiger. So I might put that down so that I get some work on it. Finish one tiger or lion. Now this one is done on 18 count. Pretty sure this is the way it goes. See, I haven't done enough to know which way it goes. I think that's the start of his mouth there. Yes. So his mouth and his nose will come in. And I think I only had a little bit of this done in the beginning. So I want to get a tiger done on this. I want to get this one tiger finished at least. Because this one, it's not a very big whip. It's only got 4. So there's the white bit. So I'm just heading up this way. So if I can try and get him done. Once one's done, I think I'll be more inclined to want to do the rest. It's just getting one done. So we'll see how we go with that. So I've written down one tiger. Okay, so that's finish one tiger on that one. Where's another one that I've put a 16th century is maybe a finish. I put maybe. Dark Jungle, I want to do the tiger's face. Now I've got the outline there. I can do his face. Australian Map, I'm going to aim for a finish. Hubble Bubble, I'd like to reach 20%. There was Game of Swans, I think will be a finish. I didn't write that down. Australian Map, where did that one go? Oh, Australian Map, I think I can finish that one. So there's a couple of finishes that I will work on, I think. In Toy Shop, tiger jumped up on my shelf, and all that's up there is snow globes. So if he knocks them down, I'll end up with a great big mess everywhere. Luckily he didn't hurt himself. Toy Shop, I'd like to get to 40% if I can. So there's a few big challenges there, but I think I can do them. I'll give it a good go, and we'll see how we go. Game of Swans I don't think will be a problem because I have a whole challenge of 4,000 stitches got to be done on that. So I should be able to finish it with those. We'll see. You all right, Tiger? So if there's any other challenges that you think I can do out of what you've just seen, let me know and I'll give them a good crack. If you think I can get those ones done, give me some cheering. Cheer me on and let me know that you're on board, and cheer me on so I get it done. I think that's it. I do have haul to show you in my next normal floss tube. I will do a stitch with me next Wednesday. Don't know what on yet, but maybe one of these ones that I need to get done. So I'd just like to thank everybody for coming and watching my WIP parade, for coming and watching every video that I do put up. I do appreciate it. I love all the comments. I do read them all. There's been a couple that I've been delayed in sending back because I haven't seen them. And when I do see them, I see the date. Oh, 3 days ago. Okay, well, I've never seen that one. But as soon as I see them, I do either just heart them and then come back and reply, or I do it all in the one go. Yeah, that's it. Next year I will be doing 24 projects, but I won't be saying no new starts though. So if I find a new start, I will start one. And the 24th project will be my chatelaine, and then depending on how many I have finished in this year to how many more patterns I have to charts I have to find. But I do have a few in the mix. I will be doing another video, either an extra or I'll put it on my floss tube, out of a couple I want you to choose from for me, because I just can't decide. If I have my way, I just start them all, but there's no point doing that because then you don't get nothing finished, because then I'll have too many. I don't want too many. But we'll see how we go. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for liking. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It all helps. Hit the like button. It'll help me get along in the algorithm. I will put a list down of all the WIPs that I showed you in the description box and what count they're on. I won't put all the details of where they were and what they are now. If you want to know any of that details, just message me and I'll let you know. My Instagram will be down the bottom. It's Fun with Cross Stitch. There's a Facebook group, Fun with Cross Stitch, if you want to join that. Pop along. You do have 3 questions to answer. Just answer the 3 questions and you'll be accepted in. My email address is down below. I also have a Ko-fi link down below if you'd like to help support my channel. Greatly appreciated. You don't have to, but if you do, that would be great. Thank you. My next floss tube, I will be doing a giveaway as I've reached the 1,000 subscribers. So I will be doing a giveaway. So I'll get all that sorted. That will be for everybody. I know postage has gone up and it is very expensive now, but I'll just do it for everybody. I just won't make it too heavy, but it's all good. So thank you everybody for watching, liking, subscribing. I will see you next week in a Stitch With Me. If you don't watch the Stitch With Me, I'll see you in a fortnight for my next floss tube, which will be on the 19th of July. So thank you everybody for watching. Bye for now.